Yeah, just regarding all the things going on in college basketball, it's really sad, and it's so hard to know what's true, what's not, and I think ultimately from this, I'm hopeful that the truth will come out and it'll be in the long run better for college basketball. Virginia's name was mentioned in something and had nothing to do with recruiting. It was something with Malcolm Brogdon's mother, who I've known for 8 years, and she has maybe the most integrity and is one of the kindest, thorough ladies that I know. She made a statement, and this is a non-story. I absolutely believe her, and I just want to make it clear that that's it on that. We're trying to get this thing going and keep going. It's a special day for us to win our outright ACC championship, but I do want to acknowledge it's so hard to know what's going on and what's actually true and not. And I think it's wise to not even make too many comments or go into detail, but I hope in the long run the truth does come out, and college basketball will be in a stronger place eventually, and it has to. With that, I think we'll leave it at that and then move on to questions about the game or our players or anything else.
Okay.
Role, some bigger than others on the court, but it's a nice on a day when you clinch the championship for everybody to be able to play like that.
It was. We got off to a good start. I know they played some of their seniors, and we got off to a good start, and we tried to not let up in any way and play as hard as we could defensively, and just get good shots. And we were fortunate enough to, be able to get some guys who work really hard in practice. You know how hard our guys like Jay Huff and Marco work and have not gotten hardly any court time lately because we've been in so many close or possession type of games. So great to see them, and of course the guys like Trey and Justice and Austin. But even Nigel got some more extended minutes, and Mamadi. I think those things were important. And again, just to execute, try to do the things that we do.
Okay, Doug, then Sam.
What are you thinking when you see walk off and see the halftime score 30-7? Remember ever holding a team to 7 points in the first half?
Yeah, that's I've been on the other side of that, maybe 9 or 10 or 12, whatever, and that's a hard feeling. I know how I have the utmost respect for Kevin Stallings. I think he's got such a bright mind, and he's such a good coach. I've coached against him when he was at Vanderbilt, and he's so good, and they're so young, and they've had some things happen, and so there's certainly you have to feel compassion, but you're in the heat of the game, and we were trying to be as focused as we can, and they actually missed some shots. I looked at when I was surprised when they had only 1 field goal made in that first half. They just missed some point blank ones, and I think their inexperience and youth showed up, and for the most part we were in position, but I thought we tried to play it the right way, and I don't. It's a strange feeling, yeah. So I don't think that may be the lowest, but I thought our guys responded the right way and respected them and respected the game.
Sam, then Norm.
I'm curious, what have you kind of seen from Jay in the past maybe a month or two now, and what did you see from him today? Did you like kind of the way he was working out?
I thought offensively he made a couple nice moves. You can see he's very skilled and gifted, good in the post, can shoot it, and been working really hard in practice. And so, yeah, I liked what I saw. Those guys that haven't played that much, you get out there and it's a little fast and things kind of come at you. So, communication, little fine tuning things, but. Jay, I've said this so many times. It's my hope with him is as he continues to get stronger and improve. It's not a matter of if. I think it's a matter of when, because he has the offensive skill set. Good hands, can finish, touch moves, and he's just got to continue to add strength and some more explosiveness and experience. So that was a good thing for him today, and he's been working really hard in practice and has one of the best attitudes I've ever been around. He's all about the team, but is competitive. So hopefully this will be a good step for him, and I like the moments or the glimpses that I saw.
Okay, Norm and then Gene.
We saw Kyle come off and get, I think his lower back worked on.
Yep.
Don't think he came back good yet.
I believe yes. No, I was told by Ethan if you want to put him in, you can. And I thought if we're okay, it's experience for the other guys, and I would rather be safe than sorry in that case. And so it was one of those where I looked at him, he said, I'm ready to go. So I don't know if he hit the ground. I'm not sure. I actually have to still speak with Ethan about all of that.
Gene, and then we'll take one in the back.
Tony, Tony, how do you kind of handle the rest of the regular season, having wrapped up everything in the conference in terms of playing time and rotation?
Yeah.
So anything change at all? Or?
Not at all. Keep playing to the best of our abilities. Try to improve, try to prepare the right way, and play to win. I said that we can't get more complicated than that. And you know, it's today. You know, it's kind of we got the 1 seed last game. I said it's almost, you're not starting over, but let's push. Let's be as good as we can and try to peak. But that's very excited for those guys that have been in this program to win an outright one today. So no small feat.
Okay, take one in the back.
Yeah, Tony, you kind of just mentioned it right there, but Wednesday y'all claimed a share, or clinched a share of it, but today just the outright title. How is that a different feeling?
Yeah, I guess we've been fortunate enough to be part of some good teams that have they all been outrights?
Your 3 have. Yes.
Okay, you know, 3 in the last 5 years have all been outright. So, you know, just I remember the first time when we beat Syracuse at our place. It was the last game, and that was a unique feeling, and we got to cut down the nets and do that in front of our crowd. So it certainly felt good. It was important to get the 1 seed and clinch it, and then I think it's always better to be outright than share it. So I think it's a good feeling that got even better today.
Jeff, then Doug.
Nigel had some games like that offensively before his suspension. This is the first time he's really looked in his offensively since then. Did those 3 games away kind of set him back?
Well, I just think he got some more experience, hit some shots, and I think that was, you know, I thought he did a good job, and he, you know, maybe he was a little rusty from his 3-game suspension, but I thought today he gave us a lift. We've been pushing hard in practice and challenging him, and this team needs, he has some quickness that he can add to the equation to touch the paint, and if he can stick some shots and heat up the ball, those are important things for us.
Okay. Doug.
Oh, Whitney Mitchell's calling, whoever's phone that is. So.
That's really embarrassing.
No, I'm just kidding. It's all right. Tell her I said hello. No, just kidding. All right.
Very engaged today, 14 points, 10 rebounds.
Am I supposed to comment on that or not? It's an inside joke. No, DeAndre was engaged, as Kyle was last game. That was Doug's joke. But he was. And that was a challenge for everybody to be, and that's a great word. It really was engaged, or with a heightened sense of focus. And, you know, DeAndre, he's been having a really good year, and we play him some at the 3, some at the 4. He's aggressive, and he provides that versatility on offense, stretching it, driving, posting, and then certainly defensively allows us to do some things.
Okay. Any other questions for Coach Bennett? Norm.
A follow-up on DeAndre. When you sort of have a guy like that who grows into that 6-man role, and he seemed like he did right away, are you able to sort of envision that before the season, this might be a good role for him, or does a guy kind of have to grow into that?
I think he grows into it. Yeah, you know, we were playing him primarily just on the perimeter, and then I think it was the Virginia Tech game where we got some foul trouble, and I think even leading up we said we need to go with 4 guards, use him some as a 4, and just let him guard some of those. And, you know, he took to it so well, and then that gave us that versatility. And after that game, I was really encouraged for him and for our ball club, because that, again, provides some things that are important. But he certainly has grown into it. He sat out last year, and I think not having played a year of college basketball, redshirt year, there is a feeling out process, a timing. It's different than maybe a guy who's played already a year of college ball. So I think that was all part of his process. But you get confident and aggressive, and you see his abilities showing.
Okay.